Alright, let's actually get back to where we were. Resume. Where were we? What's this area called? Clone. It's also called Clone. Wonder if they're any different. No, Louis. Lespina is Lou. Oh, crap. I've gotten myself mixed up. Not Louis Doucet. No. Lespina is also Luis. So, I think that should help, maybe. Oh! Okay. That's a gimmick. And that's an anti-gimmick. Okay, well, that was straightforward. Now, I'm just pronouncing it the way that I asked. I think I got it mostly right. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I probably should just think smart, like move this block. Yeah, I'm not sure I quite get the gimmick perfectly yet, but I'm doing well enough to start. Yep. I asked him how to pronounce it, and because I knew a guy worked with a professor whose name was Luis. There we go. As one of the possibilities. Start over this. I think I know what I want to do. Spanish, okay, yeah. The guy I worked with was from Brazil. But I am not an expert in pronunciations. There we go. Interesting. Let's go into this one first. Well. Oh. Well, it always takes me into here. Can I enter from the top? Yes, I can. Oh, what's up, Noah? How you doing? I see what to do here. I just gotta center myself. Yeah, anyway, like the title says, I guess I forgot to say, how's my vacation? My vacation's pretty good. Just been hanging around with some siblings. Still on the East Coast. Still streaming from the great outdoors. Okay, so I see. It's one direction. Always one direction. That won't work. I need to push the lower one. Oh, that won't work. I need to enter from the right side. The clone entry point itself is cloned? Yep. It's clever. Open your... I have not yet. I have been busy. I think the hyperlink was what you're going to submit. Yeah, I'll check that. I think sometime I have time this week. I was very busy last week. I'm not camping. Simply put, it's a challenge to stream. I'm visiting my folks. It's a bit of a challenging thing to do to stream here. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with this puzzle. So I need to enter from the bottom, but I still need to be able to enter from the left side. So I guess I just do this. But basically, if I were to be talking at this level of volume indoors, it would wake up my mom. And so instead, I'm out on their deck, and I'm grateful that it's a very clear, starry night. So there might be some weird noises. But yeah, it's actually pretty pleasant. Aside from, like, last time my feet got really cold. But, you know, I was out here for a long time with no socks. So that was kind of my fault. This time I put on shoes. I think it was a smarter move. Let me go in this first to see what's up with this. Oh. Wait a second. What? But... Ow. What are my options? When are we gonna play Homie the Clown? I have never played Homie the Clown. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it. I think now there's actually walkthroughs for it. I'm not helping. I like Homie the D-Clown, the character. Like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I just haven't. Oh boy. Okay. I'm in this room. Oh, it's easy. There we go. But it's not currently on the request list, so I'm not going to worry about it. I need to push one of these in there. Has to be the one I emerge from because of the rules. There we go. But yeah. You want I know. And then I look at the list of requests and realize I don't want them back right now. Requests are awesome and all, but man, it is hard to do so many. I need to enter from the left. Oh, yeah, I just need to enter from the left. When they come back, they'll have to be more expensive, honestly. It got to be far too much. Intriguing, this one. What purpose could it serve? How can I move any of these blocks? Can't push that way. I can move this block down. How does that help me? I can move it up and I can move it down, which would result in me coming into this spot. I feel like there has to be a trick here. No, I didn't mess up initially. Oh, that's the trick. That's a trick. Seems important at the time. Means I can shove this one in there, enter from here, and then just go. There we go. Nice and simple. Don't know if this is going to work. Oh. I guess it didn't. Interesting, though. What happens if I do this? Oh. Well, no, I really just want to go back a couple steps. Put it in the Parabox form. And then, can I enter from this side? Yeah, that's not really helpful. Anyway, back to actually puzzle solving. I can move this one out. But that doesn't really move it out, it just moves it back in. But, oh no, mind, because that's the... I have to push this against the wall, but that's fine? No, it's not. What am I doing? Yeah, they did. They named Parabox after me. How you doing, Joopy? How's the music contest going? I think I need to move this box down. Let's try that. If I can just leave... No, I can't. I can push this block and be confused. That didn't help. Suffer from Russell's paradox. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know which one that is. Okay, new idea. That's the right side. I want to be on the left side. Push it into the left side. This game is quite mind-bendy. Tournament is good. Excellent. Yeah, I entered a couple songs. I didn't realize that there was a lot of voting involved, so I probably should do something with that in retrospect. Okay, I got one block through. If I push this block out, though, it won't get pushed out. Because it's a clone block. And now I'm stuck. Does this set of all sets that doesn't contain itself or not? Oh, it's one of those. Remember the Wikipedia lists of lists that contain themselves? That used to be an endless bunch of joy for people for some reason. People really enjoyed that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with no. Not because I have any, like, good knowledge that tells me so. I'm just gonna say no. Alright, let's try this again. I want to approach it from a slightly different angle, I think. Push this against the wall so I can push this block through. I think that was required. Now that I have this here, I can use it to re-enter from the left or re-enter from the right. Re-enter from the right allows me to move this block by one. But I can't push this block out of the way. So that doesn't help me. So now I'm back to where I was. This U-bend thing here has to be important. Otherwise it wouldn't be here. No, that's not going to work. I forgot. What happens when I do this? That worked. Yeah, okay. I just do that. Solves the problem. I think I kind of got that one mixed up with the option that causes infinite recursion. But that worked well enough. Sephra, yes, it really is. It really is. That block is in a complete dead end. How did I solve this? Oh, I need to get a block over this to get rid of the other block. Therefore, I need to move this block against the wall and then move a block in. So now there's a block here. But that doesn't solve the problem, because then I can't push this other block out. I have two of these. I have two of these. In fact, these blocks are stuck in here. At best, I can remove these two and get them out of this universe. Because of clone rules. I probably should. Nope, that doesn't help. Maybe what I want is to use this instead. Because then over here. But really I want to push that one out. Does it matter which one I push out? I'm not sure. Oh, it does matter that I'm stuck on that side, though. Okay, so I need to get these two through first. I need to get one of them through first. But then I can't get... Yes, I can. Push this against the wall. Just kind of conga them through. Oh, no, that makes sense. It's interesting I can get out up the top route. Seems to imply that I'd want to. I'm not sure why I'd want to yet. I think just the act of pushing that one there causes me problems. So what I want to do is go back before I did that. And then enter this one. Move the box into a less obnoxious place. I can't do that. I have to move both at the same time. Because otherwise it hoses itself. And I have to push that box against the wall. Not happy with that. Because what I wanted to do is to shove it back through. I'm going to go back to start. Let's go back to start and think. And not push a block up against the wall where it's unrecoverable. But yeah, I think one of these blocks has to stay here. If I push that through that first... I don't have to push that through first. I don't have to push that through first. Okay. So well... That kind of worked. No, that did not work. You can get it ahead of it. Push that up. So now at least I can get stuck. I might have to come back to this one. Because, yeah, I see a few possibilities, right? Because you can enter this here, which forces that into an interesting spot. And gives me access to that. But then I have to push it one further. I always center. I really want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do the opposite of that, I think. Because then I'll exit and be there, but I need to be able to push it. There has to be some way to push from behind. Which is why I keep thinking that this would help, but I don't think it does, because it just puts me where I start. What I really want to do is push that block out. I'm not that's the trick. While this is the case, I can come over here and push this block into another position. One that's more favorable for me. I can come back and get this block. So now I have 2 blocks with complete freedom. In this small area. It's a certain value of freedom, but it's an important one. So I think what I want to do now is push this down and go through here. Okay, that worked. And I got an achievement for doing something silly. There we go. Simple enough for some values of simple. Okay. These are just 3 blocks. This is the clone block. Yeah. That was indeed confusing. How do I do anything with this? I have very little in the ways of degrees of freedom. I can't push these down. Oh, I can push these in. Which then means I can push them out. Oh, man. That's crafty. And in. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Alright, what do we got next? I'm going another fork adventure. Same puzzle, different setup. Nope, don't want to do that. Come in. Okay, that's basically it. I just need to create space. I want to keep a one hop between each element, which I've immediately failed at. Start over. Wait. I can store a block up there for later use. Simple enough. Okay, rotate this around again. No, wait, don't rotate. Yeah, there we go. And then... No. This is very simple. Alright, let's store one there. I think that'll make my life easier later. Nuts. And I'm back where I was. Yeah, okay, I see my mistake now. Okay. Push one in. Push this one over one. Push that one over one. Push this in. Nope. No, I think I do need to store one up there. Push that in. Maybe not. Maybe I have this whole thing wrong. I keep thinking I don't have enough space to do this right. Which I kind of don't. No. I'd like to get a space between these two, but I can't. Okay. Okay, I think this makes sense. Push that one forward, one more. And then those two are stuck together again. I'm close. I'm just not there. I think that maybe I'm sabotaging myself by doing that. Like, maybe the whole thing has to do with just going around and being careful. But I thought the problem was here I don't have enough space to do the thing I want. I don't. Which is why I wanted to push this one back. But then I've blocked it, so I'm always stuck with two in a row if there's ever two in front of something. I'm thinking. Just not very fast. Push that in. I can then leave. It's still a gap, but not a useful gap. I think I do have to do that, but then I can't separate the other block. Maybe having them in twos helps somehow. In a way I don't understand yet. Yep. Always the sips. I do that, and these blocks are adjacent again. Don't want them to be adjacent again. I still think that that's a way to build the gap. Build a gap. But then that destroys the gap, so that doesn't help. So now we're back at 3. Can I solve this with 3? Not with this block here. I think is a pretty firm answer. And that puts me literally back where I started a minute ago while thinking. But then that also removes my gap. So, but that removes my ability to... Oh. Brilliant! Yeah, just make some space, Pat. That's all you really needed to do. Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad. Alright, well, let's see what's inside first. It's inside... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay, that's the outer teleporter. That's the outer teleporter. That's the outer teleporter. What am I doing? Or inner? Does it really matter? Oh. I think I see. I need to get that on... I need to get... Do I need that on itself? I think I need that on itself. Let's see what happens. There we go. Surprisingly straightforward. Variants on a theme. Okay, that's the clone. Oh, I need the block out too. That seems important. Which is really important, because once I enter recursive world, there's no coming back. Okay, well, that still worked pretty well. You just need to get unblocked. Alright. And that's my phone falling out of my pocket. Brilliant. Let's put that over there, because I don't need it right now. Okay, so in here, there's a block I need to fill, and that's just the clone. Okay. Okay, that's clearly not the right first step. Let's try some things. That's clearly not the right first step. So I need to get a block in there. I need this block in there, but I don't want it that way. Because once I make it recursive, I can't come in the top and I can't leave. What do I want these blocks for? Let's make use of this block to play around here. Because internally, I don't think this block helps me. Like, that'd be great if I was already there, but I don't think it made a difference. I definitely have to push the block in to this from some angle, but I still want to move. So, like, I feel like this is what they want me to do, though I'm not entirely sure why. Well, shoving that block in there was a huge mistake. Let's go back and not do that. Guess I could use this block to shove it down one. See, that's it. I used the block to shove it. I used both these blocks to shove it in. That's it. So we put it in from the right-hand side. And then we do this to get all of our blocks in a row. We kind of jig it and jag it into position, and then we exit the top. Not confounding in the slightest. So I'll keep doing side puzzles until I'm... Oh, no. I can push... Alright, so I can push some of these. This is an ordering problem, I think. Center. I can't push them out. I will always enter. So I can do something like this to get me one thing. How you doing, Steven? Yes, despite the fact that I am presently outside on the East Coast, my TTS still works. It's being transmitted live from Seattle, but it's working. What a silly thing I have done, honestly. Aha! Center! Just came back from playing Halo. Well, Halo's a good time. I am doing good. You know, I'm presently a little confounded, but otherwise good. Well, I only need 3. Okay. I thought I needed 4. That made that way easier. But yeah, I'm streaming from outside, which is kind of weird, but it's how it has to be. It works out well at my mom's house, because otherwise it'll wake her up. But it's been nice to visit the East Coast. Haven't played 200 millisecond Halo? Assuming you mean a ping that high? Yeah, I used to. Back when Halo 3 came out, I was on wireless internet that was complete garbage. And if I wanted to play before 2 a.m., I had to deal with 200 to 300 millisecond latency. It was just bad. It was just a bad time. What? Oh, hey, there's outdoors. I can go out. Okay. I'll wait a second. If I go out, that makes it harder to get back in. It's probably fine. But when you're out, I can't enter? Okay, once I'm out here, I can't enter anything. Lovely. Okay, I think I enter here. That's a block. This seems right. Oh, no, wait. That does not seem right at all. This seems right. But yeah, I can't complain too much. See the moon. That's always a good sign. It's a beautiful night. Not too cold. I'm still wearing a jacket because it's outside. But, you know, it's not too shabby. Block is on an edge. I can push it center, and then I can push it in. I can do the same for the other block. But yeah, this setup's a little bit ridiculous. I'm outside, and I've got 2 laptops just sitting here with me on a patio deck set. It's actually pretty fun. You know, since it's not cold. If it was cold, like, if it's colder, it would be more unfortunate. But this is fine. But why? Because my mother is quite sensitive to how loud I am inside of her house. And I will end up waking her up, is the long story short. So, I'm not going to, I can't really stream from inside because of that. If I was visiting my sister, I could do that, since she uses earplugs to sleep. Makes life easier for her. But not me, and not my mother, so. Presently, she doesn't really have any neighbors nearby. I mean, it's pretty quiet here. And, you know, they probably deserve it anyway. Well, that's new. Note to self, don't do that. I found a new type of void to hang out in. I was thinking I'd just make this faster, but no. Game had to, like, make me go into weird space. Into no space. Like, this puzzle wasn't hard, it was just tedious. Because I had to reset it. I imagine there's a faster way, but... Oh, I guess speaking of faster, like, GDQ is happening. I haven't watched any yet. Oh, this is a box within a box. Okay, I don't want to be in the box in a box yet. I get the feeling that's the only reasonable thing to do. Oh, wait, then once I'm in there, I'm in there. Okay, let's take the box in there. Put the box in the slot. Push the box out. Push the box out. And end up somewhere else again. Where's the third box? Heard of infinite exits? Get ready for infinite entrances. Exactly. I still think I did the first set of moves here correctly. I think getting the box in here was important. But, right, once I enter the box in a box, aren't I stuck in the box in the box? I am stuck in the box in the box. And then that doesn't work. How do I get a third box out of this? This is definitely more confounding than last time. Oh, bugger. I love how the game is programmed to handle these weird-ass paradoxes instead of crashing. Yep. I mean, it probably has a very reasonable graph structure. And graphs can be self-referential. It's pretty straightforward to make one that's self-referential in, like, programming in general. It's how one of those, like, really old, silly programmer Coens go. Something along the lines of a novice went up to Minsky and said, "Professor, I've come up with a brilliant way to write a garbage collector. You simply keep track of which references are currently in use." And then Minsky patiently turned to the student and said, "I've come up with a brilliant idea for a garbage collector." Because the problem is, any garbage collector that functions on those rules, the simple rule of keeping track of what's in use and what isn't, suffers from circular references. The more you know. Which is why there are very few pure reference counting garbage collectors in actual use. I mean, if you're writing like a toy project and you don't have to worry about garbage, you know, maybe this is a better move, because once I'm in infinite space, I think I see it. I think it's a headache, but I think I see it. Okay, push that in there. Push this out. Enter infinite space. Enter infinite space. Enter this location. Push this block out. There we go. That wasn't confusing at all. Alright, well, let's get enclosed. What was I trying to do again? I need 4 blocks. Not sure where they're going to come from, but I'm certain that I'm going to find out. Okay, I've got 2. Wait. No, I don't want to enter that way. I need 3, not 4. Oh, that's a very good point. Noted. Oh, I see. I need to use that edge. Well, I have 3. Not 4. So problem solved. Alright, only the really weird ones left. Let's not do the text-based one first. Okay, so I need to get a block in there. I can't come back from Yellowville. I can use this to go to blue. I can use that to go to blue. Or to green. That takes me to green. And these are all just weirdly aligned. Okay. Well, I definitely want to push one of these into green. That makes sense to me. And then I want to leave. I think what I want to do is push the other one into... Oh, wait, no, that's not going to work because I need to be able to turn that block around. And I'm not even using the blue one. Let's start over. Start over and think. How is this blue block useful to me? I can push the blue block into this location, giving me a block somewhere else. I can then push it down and out, giving me access to it wherever I want. I think this solves this problem, because then I can enter the block, loop around, and exit. Alright. Except I need a green block here. In this area. Okay, cool. Let's give myself a teleport back. Easy enough. Set this up. No. Right, then I push this downward. Lost track of my stack. These things happen. Push it over. Don't need to get in, and get out. Okay. Then I need to push one of these into green, and that's easy enough. No, 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 no. I need to push this one into green. So I can enter from the top. Brilliant. It's a good puzzle. Alright. Player. There's a 1 here. I can move the 1. This is box number 1. That's 2. Okay, I can enter the 1 from the top. Or the bottom. Oh, that's the clone one, isn't it? Maybe. I need to enter 2 from the bottom. Anything moved? No. Alright, so let's start with that. From top. Free this. Push 2 there. Be confused for a second. I have not freed the 2. I am not making it any better. Okay. Alleviate the top. Okay, well, that was not the best of plans. Let's still start with that set of moves, though. I think that was reasonable. What if I do this? What happens? I get the 1. Shove it in there. What? Oh. I walked out of the universe again. Really should stop doing that. Also note that the number changed for some reason. I have this one, eat that one. It still does the same thing. It pushes it in from the top. I push this one out. I simply enter. That doesn't mean anything. Okay. The goal is to get the 2. So I still think this is the right first move. I can't... Alright, so I don't want to put that 1 outside ever. So that's not the clone box. This is the clone box. So I think that's a better set of... I think that's a better move. And then I can enter the 1 from the bottom. And then enter the 2. Oh, and I still need to put that 1 somewhere meaningful, I guess. Great. I don't know what redo move is. 2 is where I go. 1 is where the 1 goes. So this requires some finagling, I think. Infinite box? Yeah. There's a few different classes of Paradox I've gotten involved in here. It does get confusing at times. Trying to decide, do I want to eat the 1 again? That doesn't help me. That just moves the 1. Maybe I don't want to put that 2 against the wall quite yet. Maybe there's value in keeping the 2 around. Don't worry, you're an expert in paradoxes. I will take your word for it. Okay, so that 1, if I push in the top, I'll exit the top. Yeah, that's it. That was simple. All complete. Must go deeper. Transfer. Meaning you have to be an expert in paradoxes to understand the mysterious and complex thinking of your brain. Falls over. I just noticed these arrows. What do they do? Ooh. Oh, I got an achievement for that. This lets me see all of the levels I've been to. I also noticed this back path that wasn't there before. I guess it doesn't matter. They take you to the same place. Odd it has 2 exits, though. Level select, select. We selected it. What? What does this mean? No. Maybe... Oh, that's what this means. I'm surprised we haven't played with this before. Wait a second. Easy enough solve. Maybe. I see. I come down here so that it forces it out without forcing me out. There we go. I'm learning. I think I just do the same thing. Except it's a lot more challenging now. What's my goal here? Same deal. Except maybe I do it backwards? Yeah, I just do it backwards. Yeah, it's building on the stuff they taught us before. I'm a big fan of that class of puzzle game. What do I care about these things? If I want to push this into that... Yeah, that's what it's teaching me here. Alright, this area seems straightforward so far. Okay, I see what I need to do. I need to come up with a spot where there's 2. Actually, looking at this... That's the only center point. I can't enter this block from this side. So maybe this one's even less complicated than it looks. Just something like this? Yeah, that was less complicated than it looked. I'm not sure. Oh, great. Well, not sure what that bug was. It's the same puzzle. It's not the same puzzle. Oh, I pushed it away. I didn't solve it. I got distracted by the bug. Okay. Fair point. Oh, yeah, I see where I should put these. Like, this is really just a case of understanding the positioning. The actual puzzle is the same puzzle every time. Which is nice and all, but... It occurs to me, diver. I did close that, that's good. That would have been embarrassing had I not closed that. Okay. So I need a box. Oh, okay. This teaches us we can recenter things. That's nifty. This is a long tutorial section. This makes me a little bit scared. Yeah, that works. Like, when you have a section this long, it's dedicated to its tutorial, it does make you wonder how much this confounded players in practice. But so far so good. Guess we'll do these branches. That's an unenterable space. If I put this next to it, it shrinks it. It makes it another unenterable space. But I think this is the same as that other puzzle where if I... Nope, it's not. I think I see it. Just put these in, and it'll prevent the blocks from being able to coalesce. Okay. Cool. This block is a block I need to move. I want to change the orientation of this block. That doesn't help me. That's not what that block is for. It's for this? And then we come back around. And don't do that. Right. Let's start that one over. I think I got confounded for a sec. This is absolutely the first right move. This is absolutely the right move first. Now that's far away from a wall. I'm gonna want to enter this from the top. If I do this, do I... No, I don't have any latitude. I don't have latitude to push on it. Maybe that'll get me out here. I do not have latitude to push on it, but I can do this. And then get out. And then realize I didn't want to do it this way. Ah. Probably should try to get rid of the bad habit of just restarting. Okay, so this block is completely movable. Once it's in the location I want it to be, which in this case is here. I just push it out the bottom, and then we do this. It was very straightforward, should not have taken any work, but here we were. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I don't like that. So I need to be able to enter this. Oh, and just shove the block. Oh, this is actually more straightforward than I thought. Okay. Okay, maybe not entirely straightforward. Take a moment. Think about what you're trying to do here. Because it has to happen on both sides. So I can't shove it against the wall, but I can just shove this against the wall. Then we can do this. Except I can't enter from the bottom. So that's why I wanted to create this construct last time. So I shove that, and get back out, and then one of these blocks is now dead. It's a very Sokoban-esque setup. Now, to be fair, I don't need the blocks anymore because of how the setup is. So I can just do this now. Just enter from here, shove, and we're done. Okay. That wasn't bad. Alright. Check the boundaries of the universe. Let's just do... Oh, no. Can I shove this outward? Yes. I don't need to shove it outward. I need to shove it inward. Carefully inward. Okay. There we go. Alright, now what are my goals? Just need to get over there. I think can be done like that. Straightforward. Alright, let's do our edge puzzles. Now in a larger part. This was not a smart move. Can move this around and put it back. Oh. Yeah, just go around. Can I just have these hug a wall and then I'm done? Is that really it? Because, like, just come down here. I see. That's the problem with this plan. So I need to hug two walls at once. Which really means I need it up there. Can't pull from there. That's not going to help. I can push it into here using that. Well, how does that help me? Then I can move this and get myself stuck. Nope, that seems like it's the opposite of what I want. But it also seems like one of the few options we have. Can't enter from this side. Just gonna end up pushing it back out. So that's interesting. I push this up against the wall. Does that mean I can still get it out? No, it just means I got this stuck in a stupid spot. Can't enter the recursive thing. The way this is designed, I feel like there's only really a couple reasonable moves. Like, that has to be part of it. Thinking and not doing anything terribly productive. But I do feel good about just going in circles. Yeah, it's this bit here. I can't re-enter. Your head hurt? Yeah. It's not an unreasonable response. In this block, what do I want to do with this block? Right now, that just blocks me in. Can't really push this block anywhere useful. Like, I can't move inside this area any way I wouldn't have been able to move already. I can't push that block up there into that. Basically, this gives me... If I push anything in there, that destroys my ability to move backwards. I'm going to have to come back to this one. This is deceptively simple. and incredibly irritating. I'm trying to figure out where I would even put the block to do this. There's not a right side edge. There's not a gap of 2. Yeah, let's go back to hub and try the other one. Maybe it'll jog the noggin. But that's unenterable from any direction. So I have to. Right. Okay. This is the inside. So I can visit the other side if I push it to the correct spot. Ah, I see the central conceit of this. I want to enter... I chose poorly. Push down. In fact, push down, but then I can't enter the spot. Which makes me think this brown thing is actually a trap. What I really want is the blue one. No. I want the green one. Oh, I can't have any blocks enter the green one. Except via that mechanism. Wait, how did I... How did this work? Oh, right, because I can enter from the outside world. Okay, yeah, right. And then that forces a push out. This is a regular block. No, it's not. It's an enterable block. That strikes me as important. What can I do with an enterable block? In this location. I need to push it somewhere else. I can push the block somewhere else. And get it out of this field. What would I want to do with this block? Push the block back to freedom. Let's not cause a paradox. I can make them both smaller. I'm not sure how that would help. Wait. I think I see how the brown block helps. No. Need to stop doing that. Yeah, the brown block is enterable. It has no borders. Anyone is free to enter it. I get the brown block. And I think what I want to do is use the brown block as a way to smuggle the universe in. So we swap this. And then move the universe. Oh, I can't move the universe. Well, I can kind of move the universe. Oh, no. I had it. I smuggled the universe in. And then I can leave the universe twice. Oh, that was good. Yeah, that didn't help me with my other problems, though. God, yep. Indeed, Zuccotti, indeed. Don't think I want to do that. What do I want to do? If I do this. Oh, I end up at Epsilon again. Epsilon's no fun. That's all I needed to do. What? Okay, wait a second. Okay, that moves me into a central location. Where all of the edges are squeezable. I've smuggled the universe in as a sentence you'll only hear in Patrick's Parabox. Stellaris and Skyrim. How in the world is that in Skyrim? Skyrim. What? But then I can... No, that doesn't help me. What is the value of this? Let's go back to the beginning. It's the very best place to start. My goal is to move this. Oh, right. Just remember that the universe is a very flexible medium. Except I can't go down. Which isn't a problem because this lets me do this. No, get me out of there. Seeing the size of pockets in some people, they might as well fit a universe in there. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. What? Stop. What am I trying to accomplish here? Oh, I'm trying to accomplish that. Male genes be like. Especially Khajiit. Yeah. I have no idea if this will work. It did not. Oh, wait a second. I have 5 blocks. That is not enough blocks. That is nowhere near enough blocks. Para or otherwise. Pushing blocks into blocks. Pushing blocks into blocks. Pushing blocks into blocks. You have a question? All right, go for it. If I enter from here... I can't enter that. This is confusing. But then... That didn't do anything for me. I need to position this such that I can... Actually, this is even... No, that's just north-south. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. What am I trying to do? I have a lot of these. I have multiple clones. What kind of mad god has Patrick made a pact to be punished with Block's Paradox Hell? Also known as the Circle of Hell. Mostly constraint is I needed to play a game that I could make work with this setup. It has to run natively on macOS. It has to use a controller. Because I can't use the keyboard or mouse with this setup. The microphone's on the same table. And so any mouse and keyboard noise will get picked up. I can barely do like mouse stuff with the trackpad if I'm very gentle. That was the big one. So I just looked at my list of games I wanted to play, and yeah. Emulator. I don't like playing on emulators too much, but I did consider some of the other options. Sever. Oh man, if an emulator severs you, you probably shouldn't use that one. What do I want to do? I'm given so many blocks. I am considering, like, busting out the N64 emulator and playing, like, some random Mario 64 or ROM hacks or something. Have some fun with that, but I like my block-pushing puzzles. They're fun. And the size of stream that they are is usually pretty adequate. POV or emulator starts hosting Minecraft servers against your will. You know, that wouldn't surprise me sometimes. So only thing I really can do is that. But that doesn't help me. I don't think it helps me. Entering the real thing. Like, I have so many of these fake ones. What if I just need to, like... What if What if I just need to collapse the universe? Let's try that. No, because again, the only way I can get something into the top ones is via the center. If I push a block in, then it's stuck. Wait a second. Thought occurs, an important thought. There are some times where I can do things. So here I'll end up pushing myself away, but that was still better than nothing. What if instead I pushed myself into myself? Okay, I can't actually push myself into myself. But I still feel like this is the right of it. Like, push it into itself. Oh, I can't get out if I push it into itself. Vanilla Minecraft's really benign. TechIt servers probably burn up. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I like my Mac. It's a pretty decent Mac, but it is not that top of the line. I kind of feel like it's something like this. I just need to enter one of these two somehow. But yeah, not interested in hosting a Minecraft server. I did that once on top of what eventually became Google's cloud service offering. But it had problems because Bigtable is a lousy hard drive. There's an ordering thing here. Why would I want to have so many of these if I wasn't going to push something into something and then push that something into something else? But at the same time, I can't really use it. I enter, I'm stuck. Wait, no I'm not. Okay. No I am. I enter here, I can come in. Like if I do this, I can come in and I can go around. But I can't push a block in or out. No amount of block pushing will get a block in here. We'll just make it in the center spot. Push back. And then, yeah, it's pushed. Even if I was in the middle, I couldn't push it back. Yeah, I might have to take a leave on this one and come back. I'm not really sure. It occurs to me, I haven't even talked about, like, the most interesting thing I did recently. I went and saw Hailstorm on Friday. Or Saturday. No, Sunday. 3-day weekend. Throws your whole balance off. And Hailstorm's pretty awesome. Had fun with that. Even got a nice picture of the duck being lit up in bright red colors. The very silly band. So if I went up and around, I need to lock this on in two directions and still enter it. That's what the problem is. How do I lock this up in two directions and still enter it? Like, ideally, I could push... A hailstorm sounds like Florida unleashed the boozer cane. Eh, you're close. I think they're mostly from Scotland. But it's pirate metal, so there's a lot of songs about drinking. A lot of songs about drinking. They have a song called Mexico. It's about going to Mexico and drinking. They have a lot of other songs about drinking. Never been a fan? Yeah, fair. There were 3 bands, actually. I forget what the first one was. It was something forgettable. And then Glory Hammer, which is like half of Hailstorm. Poking fun at things. Fair. We actually thought Glory Hammer put on a better set than Hailstorm. But it was still good fun. How do I do this? I need to get one block stuck. It needs to be stuck somewhere. One of these blocks needs to be shoved somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know. I think this one might have me confounded. I've tried this. All that does is put an end... Nope, that's not unuseful. I mean, it is kind of unuseful. It's interesting, but not useful. Gets the whole thing wedged. If I wedge this in... No, wait, the other way around. Then... what happens? Still feel like it's something like this, but I just can't get in. What if it was like this? Nope, then I'm still just infinitely going in and out and nowhere. And I'm going back to the hub. I don't know what to do with that leg. Let's try a different leg. Tape leg, maybe. Okay, wait a second. The colors are changing. Oh, you... You tricky game. Okay, over by one more. Was using this to figure out what I was trying to do, but no. Gotta change the colors on me. And then push this over by 2. No. 1, 2. Yeah, actually, no, by 2. The wind is starting to pick up. But I'm confident. I think we can get this area taken care of. Just need to do some more thinking about how to clone or transfer properly. This place has no middle. Alright, that was an accidental solve. That puts it in a different spot, but I can still come in. No, I can push it out the side now and it'll come in. It's weird dealing with even numbers. Because I don't really know where it's going to round to. Okay, what's... Oh, that's the location I need to move things to. That wasn't what I expected to happen, but in retrospect it makes a lot of sense. I mean, does that work? Will it let me shove the last one in? Of course not. That'd be too easy. How about from this side? Well, that works. I think. No, I don't think that works. Do we have any lore about this game? Nope. There was no plot. No plot that I noticed when I started. Just handed puzzles to solve. Just Sokoban forever. If you'd like to make some up, feel free to. I will not stop you. I think there's a trick. I don't want to shove it up against the wall so quickly. If I can avoid it. Which I can in this case. Go against Carlos Sainz's wishes and start inventing. Who's I don't know who Carlos Sainz is. Oh, that block's dead, isn't it? There's a trick. In that I can get blocks into every location I want except the one spot. I need to get blocks into that lower left. I think getting this in is meaningful, but only if it isn't already stuck up against the wall. This is not helpful. Okay, so entering from the left does that. Entering from the up does what? Puts it in the same spot. F1 driver, one of his meme-worthy radio messages was, "Guys, you asked all these things of me. I try what I can. Please stop inventing. Please stop inventing." What an odd thing to say. I want to put block in here and then put it there, except now that it's stuck along the wrong edge, that doesn't help. Okay, so I need to shove that block in there on a different edge. Not the edge I'm going to push it into. So something like... but then that puts that against that wall. I don't like that. I don't want these things up against walls yet. Context, he's racing for Ferrari, run against Italians. So it checks out. Take your word for it. I will take your word for it. Okay. I think the order of operations is I push this in, then I push this in, and I enter from the left. Okay, change my mind. Push that in, then I can push this into that one spot that doesn't want to go, and then push this in. Not too bad. I got an achievement for that. Lore time. All right. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. Oh, wait. No, it makes me bigger. Oh. Okay. But it recenters on the space. Oh, that's weird. Then I need to be up here. I need to be able to push this. Nope. Well, that doesn't help. This is confusing. I think I must need to push it from center. There we go. Alright, what do we got? What do we got here? My goal is to get into the tiny section of this. Okay. I push this in here. Layers upon layers. That didn't help. I don't want to shove that into that. I don't think I have a choice. Something's gonna get shoved somewhere. Enter from here. Oh, I don't need to shove it. I understand now. It was much simpler than expected. There. No, it's not. Oh, God. What am I trying to do here? I need to enter... Need to be twice as small. Yeah, that wasn't what I was expecting. Okay, well, let's just do that then. How can I get smaller? need to be down one size. If I come in up from this way, I'm still too big. I need to come into this block here. Kind of. Thinking. Just not very well. I want to keep this one big, if I can. But I want to get into the smaller size. But if I push this, it'll eat that block. This is a very... I go down one exercise, yeah. So I never want to push that into that. Why'd I corner that one? It doesn't need to be... It does need to be cornered in some corner. Didn't necessarily have to be the corner I'd chosen, though. There we go. That shouldn't have been difficult. Alright. This is a weird misalignment. That's a one-way. Okay. Weird. But I can lap around here to get access to these blocks. That's not too bad. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I cannot lap around there to get access to blocks. I can only go from that side. I can push these blocks out into the smaller area. Should then move them back to center where they were. And I need a block here that's going to be confusing. Patrick is the keeper of the space-time continuum. He's actually cleaning up some very nasty damage to the space-time continuum inflicted by a nasty race of bipedal mammals and their careless tampering with things they do not understand. To simplify things, Patrick folded space and all those things into 3 dimensions, a plane, and a parallel universe. Fair enough. I guess that's it. I probably should start pushing these blocks in. And then I'm stuck. Why? Why male models? I just need to free one block, don't I? No, I need to move these blocks too. It's an interesting way. Or I need 2 more blocks. I need to liberate several blocks. How do I liberate these blocks? How do I reach these blocks? So I could push block... No, I can't, because I can't go back. Will the block go back? The block will not go back. I think these blocks are stuck along their edge. I think these blocks are stuck along their edge. I can't do much of anything yet. I can push those out. I can push these together. I can push blocks in. But then I'm stuck. There's something about how these rooms are structured that's even weirder than usual. No, there's no other edges to search. Move that off just in case that's not actually working. I can't come back through this really oddly misaligned edge. I can go around, but I can't come back. What does that do for me? Kind of lame, give you a break. You're tired, not in the right mindset to think of a cool concept on Euclidean space. Yeah, it's fair. It is late o'clock somewhere. I'm glad I wore shoes this time. Very glad. Go. Okay, what was I up to? What was I trying to accomplish here? It's 7 a.m. Well, then it's very early. I'm not used to broadcasting in this time zone. Being in the Eastern time zone, I'm starting a lot earlier. Haven't slept? Okay, then it's late. Then it's still late. I heard, like, I think the French got some sort of holiday on Monday, but it's pretty far removed from Monday now. I don't know how pan-European that particular holiday is, because I actually don't know what it is. Okay. What am I doing? What are my degrees of freedom with this? Oh. Well, that's helpful. Well, that's an important bit of understanding I was missing. The size difference means something in terms of how it pushes. How does this help me? What Monday was this week? Monday the 29th, I would guess. Oh, for us in America, it was Memorial Day. I think it used to be Armistice. But, yeah, French dude didn't actually know what the holiday was. Oh, Christian stuff? Okay. It's like Good Monday or something. I don't know. I don't actually know many of the, like, holiday Christian ones other than Easter. They move between the edges, you can push them in funny ways. That's the thing this taught me. How does this apply to down here? What lesson am I supposed to learn from this? I can push a block here, but then I can't come back. I can move a block 1 square. I guess I've never tried this. No matter how hard I press diagonally, right and up, it does not work. Worth a shot, though. I wanted to check something real quick. Yeah, none of those emails are important. Okay. I can't really move these blocks out, because otherwise that'd be trivial. I need one of these blocks. The fact that there's so many of them is indicative, now that I think about it, of the fact that I should push them through. Which should move 1 block into my purview. There we go. Logic and puzzles together in one great box. I'm glad that worked. Really didn't want to have to redo all of that. There we go. Oh, this is not a comfortable chair for long-term gaming. It's more of a lounging and patio gaming kind of chair. All right, that's interesting. I have access to the down part of this. That'll make it a different size, though. What size is the hole here? Because I didn't look into that. It's once again one of those things. Can I do this? Middle inclined, and it will push it out. I want to put... Go back. I want to put this one in the brown one. Put it there. Then push this up against a wall. That'll work. And then enter it. And then we're done. Man, some of these are a lot easier than others. Okay, what am I looking at here? Shove this there. That hole is not the right size, clearly. I think what I want to do is this. Oh, that's way too small. If they're both in this context, is that the right... No, that's of course not the right size. Would need to be even smaller. Restart. It's so tiny! I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish here by doing what I've just done. What is the right size for this? Like, I feel like there's a trick here with sizing. I want to see if these are a similar size. I guess I can view from here. No, I can't. Have an idea? All right. Thinking phase. Want to be somewhere where I can force something. I think this is the thing I want to be adjacent to. Like, I think this is the right size. It's just really hard to tell. Let's see. One more try from down here. Yeah, the centering makes it really hard to tell if that's the right size, but I guess... I know this is 3x3, so this is probably a different size again. So what do I want to do with regards to the sizing? It's a really small size. What if that's not the right size? Okay, what if we do this? Push this in. Okay, that is the correct size. Will that just work? Or would I be pushing the outer one? I'll be pushing the outer one. Will this just work now, or will something weird happen? Nope. Okay, well that was the lesson I need to learn there. Okay. Intriguing. Again, there's a bit of a size difference issue here. Kind of wondering... Like, what do I need to do here? What value is this yellow thing providing me? Okay. If I were designing a puzzle that I wanted to be kind of annoying... Okay. No, steps. Steps matter. Put the yellow thing there. Yes, that's the thing. That's what I wanted to do. Put that up, I guess. Does it matter? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh yeah, then I can't get in. Can't get in there if I want to. Yeah, I think one of these is the same size, and that's what's important here. Is that I managed to get two of these together in a way that I can get inside. Wait. I think if I put these in the right order, it would have worked out. Wait, this is a standard push block. It took me way too long to realize. It's a standard push block. Okay. Interesting. It's a standard push block. What does that mean? Box of different sizes with just the gimmick at the last side level? Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, but I think the reason why I was so enamored with that was because I thought this was a open-sided block, and it clearly is not. I'm not sure how far back the stream is, so... Now it's getting cold again. I wore shoes. I'll be marginally warmer. Okay, pop back to the beginning. It's like... I definitely want this so I can reposition a block or two without it being stuck by the wall. I think that's the one key thing it wants out of me. But I don't know what else it wants out of me. Like, I can get this entire sort of terrarium set up, but it all being smaller doesn't really do a lot for me. If I brought the block along with me, I could still get this out. And that would make a difference. Yes. Yes, it would. Okay. Crap. What did I do last time? Something like this. Except it's not stuck. So all I've really done is gone back and forth. But like, I was at the right size for a moment. This is part of what you need to do, I think. Well, that's a matter. Alright, put that down. Why am I given 2 of these? It's the exact same setup I had last time and it didn't work. Using this to reposition, I don't think helps me much. But... because ultimately I only have like 4 blocks to play with. I can still do that. Using this, I can't position for nesting more than once. That block is kind of important for moving things about. Well, let's try doing it the other way. Not sure it's going to make a difference, but... like, once I establish that, that's really nice. I can't enter... it's something like this. No, maybe not. I don't have the space for that. Oh, hello. That's what it is. Absolutely, that's what it is. It's a matter of pushing these in the right order so I can push them out in the right order. Not sure. This is definitely not the right order. What am I doing? Leave this block alone. And push this one in. And then when we unnest them... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Right. Okay, that's why I only want to do 2. No, I need all 3 in there. Right, because it'll re-nest, and that solves my problem of not being able to do anything there. And we put this block over here, and I think it just works. And then unnest. Except I need to push that one too. Okay. Oh, that just means I need to push the orange block in first. And that most of the other parts of the plan are still correct. Okay, push this in. Then the orange block. Then this. Then this. Then this. Oh, but then the orange block isn't providing any push force. And so it just does that. I think what I want to do is, like, nest these first, if I can, and then shove them in. So I could have... No, I couldn't have done that earlier. Guess I can do that. That is a straightforward way to achieve what I wanted to do. And then... This was not the right order to push these out in. I don't think I can fix this. Well, I can, kind of. I think I want to push this out. Okay. I see. I think I see where I went awry. It's something like this. Actually, move the block first. Then this. Then this. And then this pair, because I don't really care how they end up. No, wait, I do care. I care exactly how they end up. I want them like this. So they can't impede each other. And in fact, I don't even need to get small for this. I can just do this. Yeah. No! Why didn't that work? Because these blocks are annoying. In this orientation, they can eat each other. Put a block in the middle, they'll eat the block. Can't really get rid of them. Because, like, what I want to do... something like that, but then they'll eat the block when I try to force it. In fact, I can't even get in right now. It's one of those, like, I feel like I know what the solution is, but then I look at it and I'm like, no, I guess I really don't. What if, instead, we do this one first? Not sure about it, but it still feels like a more reasonable approach. It's going to only go down 1 deep. And then put our block friend over here. Close. Oh, the right solution is to put that thing on the left. Put the block in next. No, wait. Put the green one in, then the block. Finally, this one. Oh, that took way too long. Alright, so we only have this one, which I was completely confounded by. This one, which I've forgotten what it is already. This is the one where I couldn't figure out what moves I could make. Like, what I really wanted to do was to shove... I don't know, do something with this. But then I can't really move it that way. So I can't enter the block from this side, or I can always exit it from the top part. That's the only thing I can do here. I can't really push the block out. Because again, there's a wiggle. Remember their solution, this one now? Oh boy. Kind of feel like doing something like this helps, but I don't think it does. Be able to jive around. Center, right, okay. What do I want to do here? Okay, my goal is to get these things next to each other in a fixed location. That was pretty close. No. That was pretty close. I mean, it is pretty close in the sense that, like, it's there, but it's not stuck yet. I need to, like... Wait a second, right? Did we learn this? Oh, yes, that was quite easy. I'm glad I came back to that. That made a lot of sense. Now to see if this one makes any sense. I really want to 100% each area before leaving, as sort of a completionist thing, but going to be tricky. Okay, so I have multiple clones. One's a bit trickier? Yeah, I think it is. It's a case of figuring out what possible moves I can actually make. Like, entering here doesn't do me a whole lot. Can enter, but then I'll clearly push it away. One of those, like, I want to change things while I'm inside of there, but I can't move many things. The fact that it gives me 2 sets, or 2 top ones, and only 2 bottom ones, makes me think that there is, in fact, a trick about how and when you push these. But I don't know what it is yet, so... keep thinking about that. I'll keep thinking about that. Oof. Surprising how fast the temperature drops. I mean, I've been out here like 2 hours now, but still. My feet are warmer now because I am wearing shoes. It was a good call. Why do they call it an oven? Oh yeah, that's the other thing that's been bugging me. When I'm trying to do capture on this, I can only get these things to render in 1610. I cannot for the life of me convince anything to render in 16.9. I don't know why. Even in windowed mode, which makes no sense, because it's windowed. You can be whatever resolution you want to be. It's windowed. But no, they do not want to do it. It's really weird. Set up a path and then walk it. Just set up a path and then walk it. Interesting. It's like this. It's something like this. Maybe it's the opposite of that, but it's that. Because you end up walking back and forth through the areas and not pushing, because you go through the cloned versions and end up in the right spot. Okay. Alright, so now we're dealing with the same sort of problem again. Where can I enter this? Got too many blocks right here. Alright, so I can enter on the blue part. So I'm just, like, building my own maze. This is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, same concept, but tougher. I'm a fan of this sort of measured way of doing things. Place me in here. So that one needs to be up there. Around the bend. And then that one needs to be against the ground. And then that... Oh, goodness. I don't have the right spots for this. Let's evaluate how we've done so far. Now, this is going to push me out. But it was kind of close. Oh, it was completely correct. I'm glad I went through with that. I didn't think I was right. Okay, I've been given 2 of each. I can only enter the bottom one, so that answers where we're starting. It's just offset to start. Put 2 together, and... that's not the one we can enter. That's not the one we can enter. Oh, we can only enter the blue one to start. Okay, cool. And my goal is the bottom right. That is really hard to see. I want to enter that one from the right. So there's no question. I need 1 there. So then I can use... Come out of there. I don't want to attach that to the real... Oh, nope. Nope. I want to... come out of the blue one. I want to come into the fake one. Into the clone. What? That doesn't hook up to anything. Is that the only entrance I have? Yeah, that's off center. I tried entering this. It didn't work. Top or bottom. Okay. Are some of these different? Okay, well, the only way that aligns is that way, which is interesting. Right, because I'm entering and leaving. Yeah, I feel like I'm making good progress. I've almost got this area completed. Let's do something like that. At least let's mess around. It never hurts to mess around. Right, I'm thinking with portals. I'm thinking with portals. That's why any of this works, because I'm thinking with portals. That'll put me on the bottom one. And I can use... let's go back before I did that. This is unreal. It doesn't matter. It will not help me with my goal. Because that one will put me at the bottom of the green one. Actually, no, this helps me my goal. It'll put me back at the bottom of the green one. Which is no longer connected to anything. Which I need to connect to the blue one. So actually, this whole stack needs to be here. No, it doesn't. Switch places. It'd be a bit challenging. It'd take longer than you'd expect. You'll solve this. You'll solve this for me, and I'll watch... Oh, make Skyrim mod list? I was hoping it would just watch Formula 1. I don't know anything about watching Formula 1, but I've watched NASCAR once. And it involved me taking a nap, so I think it'd work about the same way. I have to assume it's more exciting, but... I can definitely take a nap. I am good at... Well, I'm adequate at napping. I'm not really great at it. It's never a skill I developed. Yeah, it's all about putting... This is like one of those puzzles where you get like all sorts of different pieces that don't exactly fit together. But you have to put them together. Okay, so the real one... The real one has to come into an unreal one. That's... Ah, no, move. Make a small mod list when you started some time ago. I mean, I feel with Skyrim, like, choosing your mods is going to be a big part of the experience. Got to stack them in the right order? Yeah, I think that's the most sensible explanation. Because, like, I'm not actually going anywhere, if that makes sense. Was you working on? All right, I'll take a look. So, I'll come in here, and I'll exit on the right side of this. Which I can use to get to the bottom of this. I'll enter that, which will put me down here. Which I can then use to reflect myself around into the bottom. I think this works. We'll find out. Okay, because the real one there... Okay, that's where I screwed up. Let's not undo all my work. Okay. So at the end of the day, though, it's important that something is actually connected to that. The blue one needs to be on top. Actually, no, I'm going to redo it. All right. Anyway, we know it's that one. I have to enter that one. This one has to go, and I'm not going to force it into the top part now this time, because I just want to have a little extra latitude to mess around. But we know that this has to connect to one of the phantom ones. Okay, that's a piece. Then this one has to connect, as it comes from the top, but it doesn't have to go through a second one for that. So, for instance, we come down here, we're now in that groove, we reflect around there, puts us on the bottom part. Bottom part we can use to take us there, which then puts us on this chunk. But I don't have access to the right bit. There's really... I want this one. Actually, you know what? Let's go backwards. Let's go backwards. So that has to be the case. I want that to happen. Except that doesn't fit. But it doesn't have to fit there. Does it? Thinking it would be a lot easier if I had one more of these, but maybe I don't need to make it into a linear stack, right? Like, not every piece has to connect the way I'm currently doing. So if I do this, I come through, reflect around, and then it pushes. Maybe it doesn't need to be a linear stack, because I'm going to be going up and down and all around. But what if When I'm going up. No. I'm building the same stack as last time, which I think is more or less what happened. I have this extra piece that I don't know what to do with. I can't enter it, which I think is what I want to do. Would make it a little easier. I don't have to enter this from up there. The symmetry is confusing me. If I enter it down here, this changes things. Because it does mean I could put a block on top here. If I'm just... No, wait. No, it doesn't mean I can put a block on top. I don't think it matters where I put that block then. Okay. So again, looking at what I think I have to do, and not working backwards, because I think working backwards is even more confusing. That takes us into there. Then we're in this block. Which, I think we can reuse that block. Put us in the bottom part. Which allows us to reflect around here. Which puts us at the top again. Then I really want to stack that back on top there. Like, I think two blues have to be next to each other for this to work. Like, I absolutely need to have a blue on top here to get me back to where I'm supposed to start. This is bidirectional, so it has to be in this wedge. Come down. Already pushes out. That doesn't help. I just want to take a look, see what this looks like, going through it. Yeah. So that's not at the top. Could I rotate this around by one? Yes. But I'm not sure what good it would do, because that aligns me to go backwards. Also on the wrong side of things. Let's just see what happens. I don't think it's going to work, but I think it'll be funny. I can go back. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, I think I have to have that stacked on top. But I'm not really sure how that's going to work. Alright. So back to trying to solve it backwards. So from there, I go through the reflection, but I got there from coming through the top. So stack this up. From there, I came through one of the bits, like here, this bit. You know what? Let's see what happens. That worked. Yeah, I think the answer was there was one block in there that I really didn't need. And it just coincidentally worked out. Sometimes I go down here. Oh, right. Didn't even look at the encasing world. Could not find the word meta. What was the name of this place again? Well, that doesn't help me. Ah. We're doing multiple things at once here. Open. Thank you. Oh, man. Had to sneeze. And again. I do not like sneezing repeatedly. I'm not quite sure why that worked, but it did feel like the right thing to do. There we go. Okay, it works because there's a size difference thing going on, I think. Always push this out. It's been a while since I've done this. Do love the Paradox. Oh, I see. I push this in. Take advantage of the open side. This area makes sense to me. At least so far it does. Those bits don't align. Ah, I see. I see. You push it all in, or wait. I want to go both ways on this. Stop and think. How do I achieve what I want to do? I want to put these on opposite ends of the tube. Always an option. Let's go into the tube world. Oh, yeah, just do that. How do I get them opposite ends of the tube? You just put them on the other opposite ends of the tube. I guess in retrospect, I shouldn't have pushed that all the way to the top. Should just left that there. I like open so far. I mean, I'm also just doing the tutorial level so far. It does make things a bit easier. Yeah, saw that coming. What's the purpose of this small area? What is the purpose of this? Oh, wait, I didn't realize there was something in the orange area. Let's get in the orange area. I see. Well, guess we'll try this. Because it does need to get pushed in. But then I need to get this back out, which I can't presently do. This is a confounding puzzle. Has to do with this. Has to do with the fact that the world has two borders. This area, particular thing, has two borders. There? No, because that doesn't give me latitude to get into the bottom part. Or does it? I did it like this. Slide in. I can push that out, but I still have that block stuck. Would it be different if it was on the right? No? What does this do for me? Just want to pop the balloon one more time. It's fun to pop a balloon. I can get into this. But no, none of the rules... All the rules are the same here. I can get into it if and only if it's stuck to the south. Which doesn't help me. If I do this... It's pushed into the green thing. It's pushed into the green thing again. I push this in. I can enter from the bottom, from the side. Bottom or side. Of course, if I go down here, it pushes, because I don't want it to push. It'd be too inconvenient. Yeah, it's definitely stuck there. What can I do with this set of things? The set of moves I need to make backwards is to get those two on the is to get this thing first and then get them on the blocks. But that doesn't help me presently. This level took you a pretty long time. Oh my. Not sure I have a pretty long time today. It's already getting to be about 2 a.m. And I am starting to get cold out here. And the problem with doing this is that last time I ended up pretty dang cold. It's pretty simple once you spot it, but till then. Oh, I bet. I really just don't want to push that down. Oh, that's in a dead spot. Oh, burr. It's getting... wind's picking up. That's not a good sign. Hope it doesn't show up on stream. Because I don't actually have one of those, like, wind guard things. Okay. Put down the controller. Use brain on puzzle. There must be something really important to do with this box. This box gives us our only bottom edge that we have. There is no other bottom edge. It's impossible. I can push the block out on either side, and it's the same size, which is nice. Which means if I can just jam it, I could walk in and walk out. But if it's jammed, then it's already jammed, and that doesn't help me. Therefore, I have to assume we have to push both items into this box. We give enough space to kind of move around inside of this size universe. I can do that, but then that kills the box. Push against the wall here, but that also kills the box. I'm certain it has something to do with coming back in. Like, if I push this here, I end up inside here, which is nice and all, but not immensely helpful. But it has to do with these items being in the box, because otherwise this box is superfluous, and this game doesn't have superfluous boxes. Doesn't have superfluous boxes. And get that one out, but then that kills this. I like the degree of freedom that being able to push it from the right gives me here. It's on the bottom. Then on the edge. What am I thinking? Okay. Stop. Elaborate. Listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Like, I want to set it up. Like, it's not like being a different size matters. Wait, can I do that? Wait, what? That's not what I wanted to do. I can't push it out. I'll get pushed in, right? Push it out to the right. But it doesn't matter. This is a tricky one. It's gonna keep popping. Now, I'm still thinking about last time's rules. Those rules don't matter. Open edge is what matters here. How do I exploit my open edge? Like, I can use that to do that, but I could have just done that by entering the box. So the purposes of that weren't immensely useful. You need a southern wall to push it against. Any amount of wall will suffice. Any amount of wall. Any amount of wall. It's true that any amount of wall suffices. But where do I get an extra wall? Yeah, that didn't help. Just kind of enumerating ideas right now. Need a southern wall to push it against. There's only really two southern walls. It's this one at the bottom, or this one on here. If it's this one on here, the question is, how do I get back out? Because once that's there, it's stuck. So there's only two choices of surfaces here. It's either down here or right here. There are no other down surfaces. Or are there? Or is there a way to avoid this problem of one of these getting stuck? Does not count as a surface. It does not count as a surface itself. Not that's going to be helpful. They're just stuck. Right, you can't use it as a surface itself. Or can you? No, I keep pushing it because I'm on the right size to push it. Somehow. I pushed it out of the field. It's gone now. That pushes it out. That you can rule that out as an option. Still like the idea of using it as its own southern edge, but that idea I think is not going to work. So then we go in here, and we play around again. So I can do two things here. I can either push against this wall, in which case I can't move it, but I can move this down to eat it, which will bring it back out, but then I can't get this one out. So we do that, then we can eat this. Or no, wait. You can't. I can't even eat it that way. It gets et. But I can use the other edge to bring it in. What's up, board? How you doing? It's going pretty well. A little cold. I am streaming from outdoors for purposes of peace and quiet. There's another thinner wall. Yeah, I see another thinner wall. Trying to solve this paradoxical game. But, staying a bit confused. Good. Looks like a fun, interesting game. You want to get it? Yeah, I'd recommend it so far. Patrick's Parabox. I did not actually make it. Thin horizontally. Wall. Another thinner wall. Thin horizontally. I mean, I have this thin horizontal wall. I'm feeling very dense. I don't know quite how far I am into the game, but I definitely feel like some of these puzzles have gotten a lot harder than last time. Thin horizontally. I mean, this is thin vertically. But it's not thin horizontally. Definitely not thin horizontally. Still feel like this has to be the first set of moves, as you push these blocks into the other block. And then I want to push these things against in a specific order. But I'm not really sure what to do after. You do not want the orange on the left. All right, duly noted. That helps. That narrows down the possibilities. Another thinner wall. And if I did that, that does get me in there, but that doesn't help me the way I want. Because then this thing's still stuck. I need another down wall, but one that's less down? Oh, go out the other way. It's like, takes the orange off the left. I can get the orange... No, I can't get the orange out of the left. That's always going to be the case. If I push the orange in there, it's going to be on the left. Gonna loop around for a second while I'm thinking. But I still assume I need to push this block into this area. A block into that area, at least. Because otherwise, this block is unimportant. But also, like, the only way I can get a down edge is that way. I mean, yeah. Only way I can get a down edge is in there. I don't want the orange on the left. Means I want to push the orange outward. And inward. Which means it would be coming in and out via a different mechanism. But the orange still has to go to the left eventually. Nothing needs to enter yellow. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why, but I kept thinking... I think that's more of a green to me. But it is kind of... or yellow-green. Nothing needs to enter yellow. Nothing needs to enter yellow. How? How could this possibly work then? Because, like, my options are push the block outward. Well, not maybe not that way. Give myself some space. What if... oh, never mind. That puts me on Paradoxy edge, at which point I can't return. I also probably couldn't move that thing back up. Ooh, look, it renders over me except my eyeballs. That's kind of cool. But that doesn't help. Thinner edge seem to be seem to be indicating that. Centered. But that does not help me. I do love that you can do this. Just flex on the universe. Bring boxes into Paradox? Maybe. I kind of assume Paradox is just there. You know what? You did something that's so goofy, we're just not going to bother with it. But it wouldn't surprise me if, like, some levels, there's something out there that you can mess with. Alternate solutions, maybe. Maybe like a little trinket or something. There's only 2 boxes. Nothing needs to enter the yellow box. Needs to enter it. Oh. 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 Well. Oh. Nothing did need to enter the... I mean, it's convenient that I can enter that, but... oh, wait. Oh, whatever. Wait, what am I doing? Just push it down. Third wall found. Yep. Yeah, that one was tricky. What's this? Oh, that's just a puzzle. A very recursive puzzle. A much easier, very recursive puzzle. Alright. Oh, hello. Oh, right. That's also a block. Restore. I push it out, it'll come through the down. Nope, that destroys the block and the universe. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you probably shouldn't destroy the universe. It doesn't help. Is this the same puzzle? Except I have to end up at a different level. Something to pay attention to, I suppose. No. Try that again. So exit, exit, exit. Okay, it's consistent. I think I need to choose the right level to exit at. Oh, out this side? Nope. Confusing. How would I do this? Once it's out. Yep, man-made paradoxes beyond comprehension. It is not trivial. I'm all in green. Oh, never mind. Exiting green. I think literally this is just pick the right height. Somehow. Yeah, once I have brown outside of brown, I'm just going into brown. Can I... Oh, wait. Okay. I think I see it. This is the last move. I just need to do this on blue instead. Okay, so go up to blue. I need 2 of these in blue. And then I go up to blue. Oh, wait. But I need blue. I'm gonna leave this as it is. I'm gonna push blue out of green. I'm gonna go to blue. Oh, crap, I can't get back to brown. Think from green. Push down. But then I can't enter the loop again. I can only go from brown. But I think that's okay. Because we're still in a loop. Exactly. There we go. Okay, which one do I need to exit from? Blue again, okay. Alright, there's 5 of... Oh, God. Okay, so... The step... Okay, so... crap. Go back up here. I have green around me. If I pushed purple out, I could get here. Okay. I wouldn't say I'm not lost. Like, I have to think pretty hard about this. Because really, I need this to get into a spot where I can push it out into... Oh, God. I think I've already screwed up. I think that's the long and short of it. Yeah. Just bought the game, try to catch up. It might take you a little while. I've already played 1 session of this last week on Thursday. I need to collect 4... I need to collect something. Well, at least 1 into green, but green needs to be moved into a different location. I want to move brown outward. I think that's fine. So now we're both in this plane. I want green to be on top of this. No, because I can't shove that out. I can't shove brown out yet. I think I want to leave brown here so I have a chance to get back here. Push this outward. Push that outward. Okay, cool. If I run this cycle, I still can get out into here, which is good. Except I don't want this block here. That's the first step. If I move brown out here, is that a problem? No, I think I want to move this one out as my last... I want to move... What happens if I move blue out? Does it matter? I can't... If I move brown out of blue, then I can't do anything. So I don't want to move blue out yet. I want to move green. I want to move blue out of green. I think that works. Yeah. Okay. I want to move blue out of green. And then I want to move green to here. Move that there. Push it out. And we're done. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Need to push a block into there. Yeah, it's a solid block, and this is not solid. I need to push these into there so that I have space to move them. Rearrange them this way. Push wall. Get confused about what I was trying to do. Push it out. Be disappointed at the amount of wind, and then beat the level. Okay, and this is the same problem. Except it's vertical. Which I guess doesn't really change much, given it's given me enough space inside to work. No, it hasn't given me enough space inside to work, so the blue one needs to go in first. That's the trick. We go back and forth. Man, some of these are a lot easier than others. Push down by 1, down by 2. And then retrieve my block for eminent success. What? Oh hey, it's the Sierpinski gasket. I think. Forget which fractal this is. These are fun. I can enter from the bottom there. Oh, these are fun. Push this over. And, oh, I was even setting up for a more complicated move. Didn't need to do it. All right, that was fun. I like fractals. I actually got to meet, what's the guy who invented the fractals name? Didn't actually meet him. But did go to a talk he had. Was kind of cool. Mandelbrot. Yeah, Mandelbrot. Went to a talk of his when he was still alive. That was kind of cool. Anyway, I don't think it's time to do any flips. I think it is time to head to bed. It's 2 o'clock here, and I am getting cold.